lot of people think they know me, but they don't know what they don't know. I'm here to welcome you guys into the world of Tone Kapone today. So, welcome to my life. Get some tone in yours. I've always been real big on music ever since I was a little kid. I remember probably being like 4 or 5 years old listening to the Jackson 5 and having a little Walkman, just running around, just dancing and trying to sing and, just carrying on and whatnot. But I know probably about 11 or 12, somewhere in there, I started listening to hip hop real hardcore, and I don't know, just something about the energy of it. I just really loved it, and like I couldn't imagine my life without. It's something that allows me to be me, it allows me to be free, it allows me to just release everything that's inside it. Really had like that it moment when it came to music. It just finally just made sense, like I've been doing so much from here to there, from writing poetry to doing the radio shows to doing promotions as an intern and all this other stuff, that eventually it just all made sense to put them all together and see what would happen. Like for me, it's like it's a chance for me to get all my thoughts out and just be free and be able to say what I need to say. That way you guys can try to relate to me, try to understand where I'm coming from, but actually put it on music, put it to a beat, make it sound catchy. It's part of it's a challenge. Like I'm from the middle of Kansas, so most people don't really expect this to come out of me, but then they hear me start spitting, or they hear what I got to talk about, or they hear about a certain experience that I had in life, and somehow they can relate to it. And it's just a way for all of us, to connect in a different way, just more heartfelt, I guess. For me, music is genuine. It's authentic. I'm not out here trying to front like I'm doing stuff that I'm not. I'm over 30. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the golden era of rap. So when people were rapping, they was getting it in. They was saying something. They had a lot to say. They were talking about something. Talking about something that they're going on through in their life. Something that might be politics, might be about the police. NWA had their whole West Coast, let you know what's going on down there or over there. Ghetto Boys had the South, let you know what's going on down there. It's just a way for me to, communicate with you where I'm coming from. And for me, since I write about my life personally, I like to call it hip hop soul, because it's hip hop, but it's also from the soul of me, and it's always gonna be real whenever you hear it. So, I can go back on a song I did called Keep It Moving from, '06, and sit down and just play like the first verse, and I can remember when I wrote the song, how I was feeling when I wrote the song, where I was at when I wrote the song, and it's just like that. It's like you hear a song and it just instantly just takes you back to where you were at when you first heard it or when you first made it. And I just want people to really understand that there's more to music than what's going on the radio right now. Like the stuff that I hear, it's so simplistic, it's whack to me, and I'm trying to, get rid of that. Like I've been throwing shows and promoting things like that, and bringing artists out to perform, and my mantra is like no whack artists, because they get enough shine already. So we need to highlight the people that's actually doing it, and the people that do it from the heart and from the soul, and that's what I would like to be. Almost all of my songs are inspired by some life event that didn't happen to me, but one of my newer songs that's coming out is called Live It Up, and it's just like something like that. Like I've always lived by like the credo Carpe Diem, which means seize the day. So I sit up here and I see people not really maximizing what they're worth, or really taking advantage of situations, and or else just not taking life for what it is, taking it for granted. And live it up is kind of like the exact opposite of that. It's like, hey, we're breathing. You woke up today. You might have problems, but other people got more problems than you. So it's just like, hey, live it up. And you play that song, and all of a sudden it has a different type of vibe to it, because everybody right now is trying to be all hard and trying to be gangsters, trying to be players, whatever the case may be. And that song is just, it is what it is. It's live it up. A lot going on in the world of Tone Kapone right now. I got events going on, I'm performing at, I'm promoting. We got the radio show going on. Taking a few pictures for the next album cover coming out. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, especially between me and Powerline Effects. So you definitely want to keep it locked for what's coming next. Holla.